name is Coney. Welcome to UGC Open. I am joined by
DC.
How's it going, guys? So we are going through with more singles action. We're still doing pools right now, but even though it's pools matches, you guys don't want to sleep on these.
Absolutely not, man. Everybody's here this weekend fighting for $40,000.
This is unreal. and the thing is, we were talking about it, the attendance isn't super ultra national stacked, you know what I mean? But we have so much of the top 50 here. It's going to be an incredible event to watch anyway. And you can see MJG and Day, probably two players just outside of that, I think. These guys are both, you know, super talented, and everybody knows it, but just outside of that breakout, this could be their event.
I don't know, man. I'm really, really excited to see the new Panda Global ranking because I feel like Day's been putting in a lot of work.
Definitely.
Especially recently, man. I really like, you don't see Lucario very often, but once you see Day in the back, you know, like he's gonna do something. He's gonna have at least one or two crazy upsets.
Definitely, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think just all weekend, you know, I was talking to EE earlier how obviously there's a lot of top talent here and everybody wants to win, but I think, and I hate to say it, you know, I don't want to make it sound like the money's the only important thing, but I think just the popularity being so high makes people even more into this game.
Absolutely.
They want to win even more. There's emotions are even more high, like tension's even more high, so it's going to be really crazy.
It adds a ton to the event to see something like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to make sure that everybody's on their best behavior, playing as hard as they can. There's going to be no qualms of, you know, sandbagging or secondaries, anything like that. We've just got pure competition here. And speaking of competition, I'm kind of surprised. So MJG, historically, you know, a villager player from the very start of Smash 4.
Yeah.
He's actually a Toon Link player back in Brawl. Tried him in this game, didn't really stick with him. He couldn't jive with it. But it looks like he's trying to pick him up. I wonder if that's a response to
Lucario?
You gotta wonder what that is, because like there aren't that many villager players. Probably the best villager player in the U.S. is what, Arvark? I guess.
Yeah, I'd probably say that he's a safe bet to say he's the best in the U.S. now.
You don't see anybody really doing that well with him at a high level. Like Toon Link also, but I mean, I guess you have Hyuga and Zan,
yeah.
But like, you gotta wonder what's the more viable option between those two. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy to go from you know, like you're saying, villager to Toon Link. They're actually relatively similar characters, of course.
Right.
Yeah, not the same at all. But I wonder like what matchup he's thinking this is going to cover. Why maybe he thinks this is just the better character. I don't know if it's just a matchup thing. Looks like maybe he isn't going to Link though. I don't know. He's thinking though. He's very clearly thinking.
It might be considered. No, stop.
Yes,
stop it.
This is it. MJG's new character.
This is where he reveals it. Like, he better not.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see if Lucario did it.
Okay.
Cloud? I'll take Cloud.
I like to see Clouds.
He's thinking, man.
I don't know what it is. Like, Cloud is one of those characters that, like, is so strong, but I don't get sick of seeing him, and I don't know why. I think it's because he's kind of unpredictable in the way that, you know, I don't know if it's the nature of Limit. I don't know if it's the fact that there's so much tension because he can be gimped early. You know, he's a lot of fun to watch, though.
Wow, MJG's picked up a lot of new characters.
He's just cycling through them all. All right, Day, we Iron Man? Like, I start here.
Look at Day. Day's like, I don't know. I think Day like already knows that MJG is having a hard time deciding on his character, so he's like, yeah, let's just get this over with.
Whatever, man.
I think Day's giving him advice on the matchup, actually. Day's the kind of person who would do that.
You want to go Toon Link. You want to go Toon Link. Trust me. Believe me on that.
I don't know. Yeah, I strongly believe he's going to go Toon Link.
I think Toon Link is the right choice here because Toon Link has a surprising amount of kill confirms kind of from center stage too, so like bomb to fair.
Yeah.
And having confirms against Lucario is a total godsend because if you're playing a character that kind of has to fish for it or doesn't have anything super reliable, it'd be way harder.
Yeah, and Bomb, honestly, Bomb is just a pretty safe confirm, all things considered. A lot of characters don't have that luxury. They have to kind of throw something out. And, you know, if it hits, they get the kill. If it doesn't, then they're probably going to get killed.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, I like Toon Link in this matchup. Better than Villager, at least.
He's probably also going to be safe because one of the scariest things about Lucario is if he's at a high percent, that back air is just, it's unreal. Absolutely. It's crazy how much knockback that has. But I feel like you got to be careful when you're going for that against a Toon Link because they could just do that. That substitution where they just drop the bomb and air dodge and you hit the bomb instead, like it's gonna make him be a lot more careful.
One of those Naruto substitutions.
Yeah, I always get mad when I see that. I'm like, oh yeah, you were there, but really it was just a bomb. Like, I don't know, does it better than Greninja.
Wow, what could they be talking about right now? Do they know they can start? Like,
yeah, I don't know what this is.
Gonna be the. We're gonna have an hour block.
I was gonna say we have an hour block of commentary already. Like, let's get it moving, boys. Good lord.
Well, like I said, yeah, there's a lot on the line, so maybe he really, really doesn't want to mess up this
That's
first
what
pick.
it is. It's a $40,000 character pick, man.
Yeah.
It's like Deal or No Deal. Like, this is the character. Is it Toon Link? Going home empty-handed.
Right. Yeah, so they're good. We'll get started. Toon Link is the pick. Got the Fist Bump on deck. Wouldn't be surprised if the first match was just Smashville.
Smashville? Yep. Seeing that a lot this weekend. It's kind of a resurgence. I feel like we struck stages for a while, but now we're kind of back doing this. Yeah.
It's like how we tested out customs for a while.
Yeah, there you go. I don't like this. So good stuff. There's that bomb into up smash. I don't know if that was a true confirm, but just kind of one of the things that Toon Link could do. And I'm excited to see what MJG is going to bring to this character in this game already at 44% on day.
Yeah, I think at low percent, the bomb, just standing bomb into up smash is a real confirm. As long as you can get there in time, you kind of have to know the bomb's going to hit. You probably don't have a lot of time to actually confirm it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much experience they actually has this matchup. I mean, we really don't have. Wow, I can't say we anymore, but Florida really doesn't have a very strong Toon Link players as some other states do. So
that's the problem with like games with like 50-something characters.
Yeah,
it's so hard to find like a specialist of that in every region. You know.
That's why I think ice studying is probably going to do really well this weekend. There's literally like no other Greninja players.
Yeah. Very uncommon character. And right now, Day is about at the stock where, or I'm sorry, the percent where the Lucario actually starts popping off. There's that back air almost taking MJG out, only at 75%. If he gets him a little bit further off the ledge, that's going to do it.
Yeah, and you see him going for those B reverse forward charges too. You can tell he's looking for that. I think, honestly, at this percent with the amount of rage he has, that can actually take him off the top with enough smash.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. He reverses it, goes for the forward air. Not going to happen. There's the up air. And Lucario's movement is so deceptive because he comes out of that charge. And there it is. Yeah, he rolls right into it. But Lucario is so tricky with the way that he moves and the way that he goes all around the stage. It's hard to know when the hitboxes are coming or going.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate too, because that what they just did on the edge there, charging the aura. There's really like no risk to doing that. If they roll, you catch them. If they don't, then you're fine. You can shield out of aura charge. So.
Yeah. Super safe.
I think a lot of people really sleep on this character. Well, obviously, when you're not watching a player like Day, some other people try Lucario and they don't have as well or as great placements as he does.
Yeah.
So it's easy to sleep on a character like this. But I think he's actually just a really, really good character.
I agree. Yeah. He's just very uncommon. And there it is again. You've got the Aura Ball charge into the up smash. Right now, MJG at 53%. He's got to be super careful. He is pretty much a death percent depending on the part of the stage that he gets hit at.
Yeah, this is a really scary position to be in.
Day out to use that up B on the stage. A little bit of misdirection on that. And you can see him with these hops, man. He's trying to get this back air, or at least condition MJG to look for this back air. They could do something else. Also, the scary thing about Lucario, you can't just sit and shield because he does have that command grab with the force palm.
Which I think is super ridiculous, by the way. The fact that if you miss the command grab, it's just a hitbox, and he's not going to make... Is the bomb going to explode? No, not in time. And not a great first match for MJG. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see the villager? Because that was not.
That was nothing really came of that. I don't think we're gonna see a stage change because like I don't think the stage did anything there. Might see a switch to villager just as a comfort pick, but he might be doing all Toon Link just to get his bearings on this character. I don't know how recently he picked him up. We'll have to see if he commits to it.
I think it's worth going villager to get some data because. I don't think he's going to win the second match with Toon Link. I'm sorry. Just from the way that first match went, but
I feel you. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he feels something just didn't go right for him.
Well, this is also winner's semis, so I think it's 3 out of 5, unless it's winner's finals and then loser's semis.
Losers finals. I'm sorry. It's winner's finals and losers.
Winner's finals. Okay. Yeah, I got the two mixed up. Never mind that. I was gonna say if he has an extra game, maybe he's holding that in his back pocket, but I guess not. So right now, MJG gonna try to make something happen. And there it is again, the bomb into up smash, but Lucario stock doesn't really start. So, 70–80%.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised Lucario players don't just take some damage.
Yep. Just eat it.
But yeah, at the very least, he was able to get Day up to like 132, I think it was in the first game. He just could not find that kill confirm. Hopefully, he can find that kill confirm in this game. He wasn't too far off, but he cannot let Day get the momentum and lap him like he did last game.
Really, it comes down to first kill. Like, if you get first kill on Lucario, you're so far ahead just because he can't really do anything from 0 to, like, 50.
Yeah.
So if you get that, you get that free percent. It's just if he gets the first kill on you and you don't take out the stock, it's bad. But right now, MJG with a huge damage strength. Good stuff there. Gotta be careful with that boomerang.
Yeah, that's cool. I like how you can kind of use his counter and pretty much make it safe. You know, even if he gets it, even though MJG gets his shield out in time, it doesn't really matter. He's not going to punish.
He's the back hit of that up smash right now. 103 is going to throw him back into the bomb. There it is. Awesome stuff. 123.
When you play Toon Link, man, it feels so good to do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. It does like 3%, but you feel smart. It's like,
yeah, right?
big damage. Like, no.
Oh, there's another really scary thing. His counter, the actual hitbox of the missed counter gets way bigger when he has Aura.
Yeah.
And there it is. Gets the first kill, and things are now looking very, very good for MJG. So much for what I was saying.
That was awesome stuff. He got the bomb to fair. Right now, 26% on Day. That's pretty big already, and MJG's got a very hefty lead. 70% isn't really anything, especially against, you know, a non-strong Lucario.
Yep.
He needs a lot of rage to make something happen.
That was a crazy pivot grab coming out from Day. I'm surprised he was able to get that. Potentially looking so good for MJG. He's just racking up safe damage. Like, everything he's doing right now is completely safe. He doesn't have to worry about throwing projectile, obviously.
Yep. Nice stuff. Close boomerang into Nair, into close boomerang into Nair. I like it. So bomb to fair, depending on where it is on the stage, could take the stock. And especially with the rage that he's tacking on. He's at 111. And wow, at that chain link.
Yeah, it's crazy because it doesn't seem like it's that long when you just do a Zair.
But that's crazy. Jeez.
Oh,
all right, a little crazy on that.
Yeah, overextending a little bit right there. That was Smash. You can tell he really just wanted to end the game. Yeah, and honestly, that could have ended the game right there. But
yep.
So now he has to be a little bit more careful. He's still in the lead, but this could quickly turn around.
Yep. Day trying to figure out his plan of attack. Just going to kind of sit on the platform, think about it a little bit. Hits the up B. Again, a little risky on that. I'm surprised he went for it.
Reads the roll backwards, but
there it is.
Bomb. Oh, well. That bomb to bear will do it. It's a great second game from MJG. I really thought after the first game it wasn't going to be even that close, but I'm glad that he stuck with Toon Link now.
Yep.
I'm sure he is too.
Yeah, I think really it just came down to the bomb to fair. I mean, I don't want to sound reductive. Yeah. That's all it is. But really, I mean, those kill confirms against Lucario are so huge. And as long as you can do that, you're really in a good spot. Just hit those. Day gonna sulk a bit. That was... It puts his head down.
Yeah, I guess after the first game, and you know that second game wasn't close in the opposite direction. So
yeah.
Probably gonna take some time to, I guess, slow down MJG's momentum.
Yeah, it's gonna have to recalibrate a bit.
MJG on the other hand has got to be feeling really, really good after that because that was just a complete turnaround.
He's got momentum. And winning game 2 is so much better than, well, winning game 1 is better from like a set standpoint, but from a mentality standpoint, winning game 2
absolutely
is so strong.
And
that bomb is just,
it's so scary. When it bounces off your shield, it's like, well, that just limits my options.
It's like a hacky sack. Just.
That bomb went straight down.
No.
What happened? Oh, Hadis jumped over. That was scary.
I didn't know if he used it. I don't know why I thought he didn't have a jump, but I thought that was it for him. Big damage right now, 54%. Lucario, I mean, like, he gets all these hits, but, like, they don't do that much. He just hit a fair for 4. Like, it doesn't really mean too much.
Well, at the very least, he is getting a lot of these hits, racking up to 69%. This seems like the name of the game for this set so far, based up to an early start. And then, like you said, it really comes down to who gets the first kill, like, gets that momentum.
And that's, I think, why, I mean, you were talking before about people kind of sleeping on Lucario. I think he's just so... inconsistent isn't really the right word, but you live by the aura, you die by the aura, and it can be a problem sometimes.
I think more often than not, though, especially when looking at a player like Day, he really like, he's been playing this character for so long, he wants to take advantage of whatever situation he's in. Lucario Jack combo, never gets to see that.
Yeah. So now 76% MJG gets the bomb into up smash, and then the up air, and that moves so strong. It does so much percent.
Yeah, the hitbox is just so active. It lasts forever. That's like the original fun up air, and what a string from MJG.
Double bomb into the up air. Awesome stuff. Day just juggling.
You know what I mean? He tried to down air,
but
he had the bomb in his head.
Just tried to throw it at Ninja Vanish. Just tried to throw it at his feet. Day recovering from there. He's at 145, but tries to get the bomb fair. It does not connect. You got to wonder if that might spell the end for MJG. That one misconnection is going to lose him his first stock.
Unfortunately, because he must have been an inch away from that forward air, man. He just barely missed it, and then he fell into a bad position, got command thrown, and that's in his stock. Now Day,
This is bad. MJG's got the Marth syndrome thing going on right now, where he can't get the kill because he can't get the confirm anymore.
Look at his damage, 66%. It's been like, oh my god.
You missed one confirm.
Wow.
That's what we were talking about the whole time. You're off by inches, by mere centimeters, and it costs you the game because you lose in 3 hits.
This character is literally a snowball. This man started off as a tiny ball and became a huge boulder. You ever played that Crash Bandicoot level where he's running away from that boulder? That's what happens
Where
to
he's
MJG.
on the panda. Where he's on the panda. Yeah. I'm about that. I like that. That just, Lucario is so absurdly strong if he gets ahead. And again, one mistake, one tiny little human error that anybody can make, and the game just, like, I think after that it was maybe 20 seconds?
Yes.
25 seconds? Like,
they